Hey everyone, this is Hydra Hut. This is reMIND. That's R-E-Mind. This is by Jason Brubaker. As far as I know, he is not related to Ed Brubaker in any way, shape, or form. Jason is both a writer and an artist. This book, reMIND, won quite a few awards, which is actually one reason why it took me so long to get it. Generally, if an artist, author, whatever, wins a lot of awards, these days it typically means there's probably not a lot to them, and these rewards were given to them out of pity. But this guy's legit. He's a very good storyteller. His art is very consistent and good and fits his medium well. As far as I know, you can't really find these in comic shops. You can only get them on his website. My LCS, though, really liked the dude and talked him into sending him a whole bunch of their books, and he signed them all, so I got a signed copy for $15, which is pretty good. I don't know what they normally sell for. His website is Coffee Table Comics. If you guys check it out, you can actually get a free digital copy of this trade. I'd recommend it just so you have a chance to look at it before buying it, because I definitely recommend buying this. This is a very good story. You get a whole lot of content, a huge, awesome cliffhanger at the end. The story is fantastic. Let me just give you a quick idea. So, all Sonia wanted was to find her missing cat, Victuals. But when he washes up on the shore of her sleepy coastal town several days later with a head full of stitches and the startling ability to speak and no memory of how he got that way, her quiet life is forever changed. Together they set out to solve the mystery of his disappearance, embarking on a journey that leads to a strange kingdom, under the waves and into the heart of a royal power struggle, where the answer to all of Victuals' true identity could save or doom them all. So it's a pretty good description of what's going to happen. I had no idea really what to expect when I started reading it, but man, he did a fantastic job. Here's the signature. That's Victuals. Normally I would try to do this at home under my good light so that I didn't have to balance this on my crotch. And anyway, this is what the art looks like. I personally am a big fan of the art in this book. I think he did a great job. Very consistent, which is good. That's like key, in my opinion, to being a good artist, is consistency in what you draw. We get a nice little introduction to Victuals as an actual cat. There's some bubbles that he's basically always watching, expecting something to come out, and then he suddenly just disappears. I don't want to give anything away, so I'm being a little cautious about this. When her cat goes missing, she doesn't want to tell anybody because the town is very strange. Right now it is a tourist trap destination, and that's because her old man, and by old man I mean her father, saw a lizard creature, and it turned the whole town into what is essentially a tourist trap now, where everybody's trying to find these lizard men. She doesn't want to mention the cat to anybody because of course they're going to be like, oh yeah, it's those lizard men just stealing up all of our animals, which she thinks is ridiculous. She doesn't actually believe in her father's story. But she eventually goes ahead and throws up some signs for him. Of course, everybody thinks he's been kidnapped by the lizard man. Organically treated meat. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? And what's really kind of funny about this is there's so much foreshadowing in this book, and that's one of the things I really like, and what I really mean by him being good at telling a story, is there's a lot of foreshadowing, there's a lot of hinting, but it's not obvious, it's not heavy-handed, and it's not punching you in the face, like most modern writers are so bad about. And it's also, so I think I can give this a... So the city where they end up traveling to hunt down Victuals' past is basically constructed of bubbles. It's under this lake or sea where they're living off of, and it's a whole. It's really hard to talk about this without giving anything away, because there's a lot of stuff you find out while reading it that's very important to the story, and if I tell you about it, then it's going to ruin the surprise when you get to it. So I can't stress enough that this is a very good book. I keep opening to this page. That's amazing. I've yet to spoil anything with my pictures. Yeah, there's so much going on. So when she finds victuals, she finds him with a rat in his mouth, and she freaks out. She's like, ew, and throws the rat into the water. But the rat ends up showing back up later, and it's hilarious. It's just, there's so much stuff going on in this. He's got a whole bunch of other books, too. I haven't had a chance to read them. I'm definitely going to be picking up the second portion of this, because it's great. He does a good job. Let's give you some idea of what some more art looks like. This is the kind of stuff you can come to expect, right? I don't want to... Oh, no, I can't show you that. That gives a lot away. And the dialogue. All the characters have very unique dialogue, and they don't all talk and sound the same. The main character doesn't come across as a Mary Sue. Really, Victuals ends up becoming the main protagonist. And I'm telling you, man, the end hook at the end of this is great. It completely caught me off guard. Completely caught me off guard. Sorry, some old lady just laughed at me. Completely caught me off guard and honestly disturbed me a little bit. But yeah, big fan, guys. Highly recommend. Check out reMIND by Jason Brubaker. The story of Sonia and her cat Victuals. And the Sam Keith guy, I don't know who the fuck Sam Keith is, but he's pretty spot on his description. So yeah, check it out. Again, coffeetablecomics.com if you want to try and get yourself a free digital copy of this. You're not risking anything. Just go check it out. Trust me. Thanks for watching. Hail Hydra, baby.